Bine ați venit la un episod din Assassin's Creed 3. Hai să continuăm, data trecută am rămas aici.
You are once more our savior.
I must speak with the commander.
He's gone to try and hold New York. The British intend to take it. I fear we'll need to recall our men from Quebec as well. It's one thing to declare our independence. Now, my friend, we must make it so.
Incogniton. Well,
Everything all right?
este un alt episod asta, ha?
Sean has located a second power source. I've asked Rebecca to charter a flight for us. Where to?
Brazil.
Well then. Pretty nice. Mamă, coaie, ce metrou vechi.
Can you hear me?
Well, glad to see that's working. Guess I'll try you back when I'm topside.
Bă, nu credeam că o să arate metroaiele noastre mai bine decât arată acum. Like goddamn. What the fuck are you doing, bro? You're in metro station. De ce sunt efectiv peste tot, mai ales în Brazilia? What the fuck?
You copy now?
Loud and clear.
What's the plan?
According to our intel, the power source is being worn as a bracelet by some tycoon's trophy wife. We're working on pinpointing her location, but she's most likely inside a VIP booth on the stadium's upper level. I'll update you when I know more.
Now to find a ticket.
We don't have time to play nice. Steal someone else's.
Bit of a dick move, don't you think?
Well, I guess you could try and sneak past security instead.
Bilhete, por favor. Preciso. Bilhete, por favor.
That doesn't look like normal security.
Yes, it is. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful. Your target's definitely in the VIP area. The entrance is at the end of this concourse.
Chame a segurança imediatamente que o vi.
Great. They've set up a checkpoint.
Hide! Hide! Stick close to the crowd and you'll be okay. Or look for a way around it.
Ele está aqui! Ele está aqui! O homem dos cartazes!
Looks like I'm close. Shit. Another checkpoint.
You're gonna have to find another way around. Security's tight.
Não me deixaram entrar! Vou fazer prego! Temos que verificar sua identidade. Como assim? Trabalho aqui há 15 anos e nunca vi nada como isso! Quem você pensa que são?
Olha, aconteceu só isso. A gente não queria que
acontecer
Watch your back,
isso
Ron.
aconteceu. Sinto muito. Sente muito. Ela é minha irmã, cara. A porra da minha irmãzinha. A gente se ama. Pronto, tá aí, Daddy. A gente se ama e já faz muito tempo.
Almost there, Dustin. She's just on the other side of the stadium.
Other side?
Quick, Desmond. Hide. Slender. Nothing. Use the catwalk. Almost there, Dustin. She's just on the other side of the stadium.
Other side?
Use the catwalk to get across. The power source should be in one of the rooms up here.
Hey!
Hurry, Desmond.
Alguém
If he
chama
gets
a
away with the
segurança.
artifact, we're screwed. You can't let that happen.
Qual é o seu problema? Aquele cara tá maluco.
Get the fuck out of my way.
Qual é o seu problema?
Deal with him. Jesus Christ, stop screaming.
Ali está!
Better move. Okay, head for the metro. I'll hold the train for you.
You'll do what? How can you possibly hold the metro for me? Is it automated, that piece of shit? That piece of junk? That's impossible for this to be automated. Like, come on, man.
We can get back to Connor whenever you're ready, Desmond. Unless you want to plug in the power source first. Up to you. So, what's the latest? Learn anything interesting while you were exploring?
They were working on some weird stuff towards the end. Trying to engineer new bodies and store their minds inside computers.
Failure after failure. It must have been hard for them.
I worry about it too. I mean, they say there's something in here that'll help us. But what is it? Why is it locked up if it's exactly what we need?
I don't know. Maybe it's dangerous. Maybe they wanted to make sure only you could reach it.
That's the other question. What makes me so special?
I guess we'll know once we open the door. Hey, I hope it's not uncomfortable for me to ask, but what happened with Lucy?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
No, it's fine. I really don't know. I was talking to my dad about it. It's hard to say. I mean, Juno definitely took control, but I think I agreed to it on some level. I think I let her in. No. That's not right. It wasn't her. Not exactly. It was more like a program. Does that sound weird? It showed me things.
What'd you see?
That if I didn't stop Lucy, Abstergo would get the apple, and we'd all be dead.
I still don't understand why she turned on us.
I'm sure she thought she was doing the right thing.
I gotta get back to work. You might want to do the same. Sorry, Desmond. A little busy right now.
Unbelievable.
What's up?
Your politicians are constantly referencing the founding fathers and insisting they must have been in support of one thing or another. I have never seen such a blatant disregard for history.
That's just typical political propaganda.
It's also dishonest and delusional. How can anyone claim to know what these people wanted based off scraps of paper and wishful thinking?
They're looking for intent. What these men envision for our country and its future.
Idealistic and unlikely. I don't think most of your presidents and senators and judges care what the founders thought. They just want to know how they can bend old words to achieve modern goals. Who cares if they were deists or theists or wanted a central bank? Why do people need the validation? What should matter is what you, as an individual, believe and why you believe it. What, are we so insecure that we have to find 18th century letters to validate our beliefs? Oh, look, Mum, a dead man agreed with me. Maybe. If you transpose the letters in his shopping list, you can plainly see he was on my side.
Jesus, Sean. That's a cynical way to look at it.
Doesn't make it less true. I keep trying to understand how men like Washington and Jefferson dedicate their lives to the pursuit of liberty and equality, yet have no problem owning slaves. It's hypocritical in the extreme, and your history books make only passing mention of the subject, as if it were of little consequence.
They had a war to win. A country's future to secure. How could they deal with all these issues at the same time?
Spoken like a true apologist. We hear it today, too, that matters of civil rights and equality must wait. There are conflicts to settle, economies to salvage. What do any of these things matter if the people are not free and equal? All of them. I wish there was a way for us to share what we learned from the Animus with others. Imagine being able to accurately answer questions about the past. or experience lost civilizations.
But how would you cite it? We can't just reveal the machine's existence to the world.
Why not?
Desmond's right. It would be dangerous. And we still haven't found a way to manage the bleeding effect.
Maybe when we're done saving the world, we can look into it.
Even if we do manage to stave off the apocalypse, it's not like the Templars are simply going to disappear. I suspect our fight will continue long after this latest battle is finished. Oh, look at the time. Oh, doesn't time fly? Look, I think it's best we get you back in the office, hmm? Come on, chop chop. We need to find that key, Desmond. It's not going to happen with you out here, is it?
Pe bune, nu vorbesc nimic cu tata. I mean, come on, bro. What the fuck? Haide, bă, oprește-te. Da, nu vorbesc nimic cu el. Well, whatever, I guess. Hai să vedem ce mai zice Juno. Deși nu cred că zice chestii faine. I'm 90% sure, but whatever. Let us put it in.
What stories the temple will tell me today?
Aha, deci s-a deschis ăla din dreapta jos, am înțeles.
I'm telling you, there's something down here.
Don't be daft.
I don't know, maybe they were
Well done.
sleeping or something and we woke them. Some kind of cryogenics? Or hibernation? I mean, how do we know what the hell they were doing down here?
They were working on a bunch of different solutions, but nothing worked. Just went from one to the next, and then... I don't know. They must have left at some point. After the end.
I wonder what the world would be like if they'd succeeded.
I'm more concerned about what it will be like if we don't.
Salvation. They found a way. Too late for them, but not for you. Sealed to protect it. So now it bars your way. Find the key. The past will tell. Approached, one that was dark and cold. It would consume us. For we were flesh, and flesh is frail. Though suits and shields might offer comfort, such adornments would not suffice, not to save us all. So we sought to change what we were. In this manner, we might thrive in a world made poisonous. It was Aita who volunteered to see if it might be done. Aita, my husband, my love. In the end, it changed him, ruined him. He was made a prisoner of the machines. The body might survive, but his mind became brittle to the touch. He begged me for release, for days, for weeks, for months. I pleaded with him to give us time to find another way. But there wasn't one. Not for him. Not for us.
Goddamn. What can I say? Goddamn. Climb up, bro. Come on. Așa, tată. Wow.
What is consciousness but a series of electrical impulses? And the body a vessel to hold these sparks. But it is weak.
Well, and the brain, or whatever.
And crumbles into dust.
You can still have brain activity, but you will be a vegetable.
We asked ourselves then, what if it might be replaced with something stronger, something better? So we forged a new vessel, one that might endure. It proved easy enough to enter. But to leave required something more, something wrong. And so this too they abandoned. I wondered, though, were they right to turn away?
that?
Well
I found
done.
the third power source.
Already?
Bă, dă-mă
Popped
naibii.
up in an earlier search, but I've only just managed to confirm it.
God damn.
Where?
There's a museum in Cairo with one on display.
I guess Connor will have to wait.
No, you stay. We need to find that key, and time is running out. I'll make the trip.
What about Cross?
Everything's going to be fine. I'll be back soon.
Pe naiba, mereu nu este nimic
Ready when
bine
you are, Desmond.
când se întâmplă de-astea.
Winter approaches. The air is
Fucking
filled with
bullshit,
sharp,
bro.
grim expectation. The others sense it too and go about their work with uncommon urgency. I would like to help them, but more pressing matters now demand my attention. The Templars have targeted George Washington directly and will not rest until he is dead. I had hoped to shield him from this knowledge, but Thomas Hickey ended any hope I had of staying silent. And so I have resolved to share everything I know of the Templars and their plots, of who I really am. Achilles finds fault in this, and we argue every day, but there is simply too much now at stake to maintain restraint.
Don't do this, Connor.
Then what would you propose we do? Sit and watch while the Templars take control? We are sworn to stop them, or have you forgotten?
Assassins are meant to be quiet, precise. We do not go announcing conspiracies from the rooftops to all who pass by.
Who are you to lecture anyone? You locked yourself away in this crumbling heap and gave up on the Brotherhood entirely. Since the day I arrived, you've done nothing but discourage me. And on the rare occasions you've chosen to help, you've done so little, you may as well have done nothing at all.
How dare you!
Then tell me, on whose watch did the Brotherhood falter? Whose inaction allowed the Templar Order to grow so large that it now controls an entire nation?
If I sought to dissuade you, it was because you knew nothing. If I was reluctant to contribute, it was because you were naive. 1,000 times you would have died and taken God knows how many with you. Let me tell you something, Connor. Life is not a fairy tale, and there are no happy endings.
No. Not when men like you are left in charge.
Not gonna lie, 100% Achilles moare în curând. De ce zic asta? Pentru că mereu când se ceartă caracterele principale, unul din ele moare. Efectiv, mereu se întâmplă. Trebuie neapărat să te cerți cu father figure-ul tău ca să poată să moară. Trebuie neapărat, înainte să moară, să te cerți cu aia. Ca apoi să ai regret că i-ai zis toate căcaturile astea. Deci, da, cred că o să-l găsim mort în sequențul următor. Aia e ce vrea acum.
In your haste to save the world, boy, take care you don't destroy it. Ha!
And guess what? He killed everyone, literally everyone. And even fucking Connor agrees that maybe he was a bit too reckless in those days. But whatever. În sfârșit am și un homestead mission. Yay! În sfârșit cu aia. Motherfucker! Na, fem. Prefer să mănânc carburant. Să beau carburant decât să merg atâta pe călare. God damn.
Take what you deserve, rebel.
Back off! You've been warned! You asked for it!
Welp, aia a fost.
What happened?
They demanded we give our entire yield to the crown. Warren refused. They killed our animals, salted our earth, then dragged us out. You saw what followed. I'm afraid we have nothing to give you in thanks, stranger. We have nothing left.
Perhaps there is something you could do instead.
Anything.
I live in a small community not far from here. The soil is rich. The people I live with would have need of fresh vegetables, wheat, or corn. If you were to rebuild your farm, you may prosper.
What kindness is this? This certainly comes see. Thank you.
Good. Să văd. Mai avem homestead pe undeva? Oriunde, nu mă interesează. Nope. 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 Nu mai avea nicăieri homestead, din păcate. Bă, ce mă enervează harta cum face așa. Nimic. Well, what can I say, bro? Cât de departe este căcatul ăsta de punct? Este destul de departe, sincer. Dar în fine, sper că v-a plăcut episodul și până data viitoare eu v-am salutat. Ceau, bă! Pa!